Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our Drift channel. Today I'm going to be doing some stuff on the rx7. So I've been trying to work out where I'm going to put like radiator overflow bottle and things like the header tank with the radiator, which actually does fit up in the corner here, so that's where it's going to go. But there's not a lot of room in the front with a long motor and everything and the fan, so I was kind of thinking that maybe I can put the radiator overflow bottle here maybe, but I got to put the knuckle on and then see how much lock I got to see if that's all going to work. So it's a bit of puzzling today. And also power steering pump, I need the reservoir, which I'm going to put here. So I think I'm going to get a 2-inch pipe alloy and cut it in half and then make like a long tank. Funny shape down low on the chassis rail there, because I also need to get the turbo intake down through there somewhere. So yeah, the other corner up near the wastegate's all free, but I'll probably just put the oil catch can up there. But yeah, to start off with, I need to get the knuckles on, because I also need to cut out just here. The tyre was rubbing here with the factory knuckles on. I don't know what size wheels they have. Probably full auto salon 22s or something. But it's been rubbing there previously, so I'm going to have extra lock and extra wide wheels. So better make some room here. Chop that out 45 degrees the whole way along or something to make room. Let me get the torch. Let me get the torch. Put things up there. There you go. You can see it's been rubbing here. Bare metal and rusty. So that's where the tire's been rubbing, so I've got to chop that out. And yeah, weld that up. Get the knuckles on. And then I'll see how much room I've got to work with for reservoirs and stuff. I may have to end up mounting them on the nudge bar once I build the nudge bar at the front. So anyway, stay tuned. Put some things on, see what happens. Alrighty, so yeah, you can see tire gets pretty close, just there, about 12 mil, 13 mil. If I happen to be at this angle or something while I'm coming down the bank or going over any bumps, could chop out the back of that, so I'll have to notch this out a bit through here. And there's a full lock. Not a lot of room in here for anything really. Or down here. Not much room in there at all. I have to put my reservoirs somewhere else. Plus one knuckle on. It's got a fair bit of luck. So the rim pretty much going to hit the top arm, or it's hitting the bottom arm first, down the back in there. So yeah. Gonna need lower offset wheels, aren't we? Sheesh. Let's move the wheel out of the hub and get away from the arm a bit. I think it's already neg 4 or something. Have to check. Yeah. All right. Chuck the other knuckle on. It's still got the tyre was disconnected, so I could get max movement. But standard knuckle two on this side. So I'll swap it over to the other one, my modified one, and we'll see how it all works there. But I'm not really going to have any room to put my header tank in there. Alrighty, so show you this. The disc is held onto the knuckle, or to the hub actually, with Phillips head countersunk bolts, which are always pretty much seized or super tight. So you need an impact driver to undo them. And these things are directional. It has like a little arrow there and points at left. So left is like anti-clockwise. So you want it to point to L if you want to turn it anti-clockwise. When you hit it, basically you hit it and it springs in and undoes. And if you want it to go the other way, you just simply grab it and switch it over so the arrow is pointing at the R. Left, right, left. We want to go left because we're undoing. And you just make sure it's bedded in there good. I already gave it a squirt with WD-40. You literally just smash it. There you go. So these are really good. Stop breaking screwdrivers by putting vice grips on them and stuff like that. Just wanted to show you that one. I actually bought that tool to do I've got to put the gears in the oil pump, the RB oil pump. So it has the same Phillips head bolts in the back of it. So I need that to get that out. I don't do that. But I thought I'd just show you how it works. Alrighty then. So I've chopped the front of the tub and bashed it forwards. I'm just gonna stitch weld it along here. And then, but what I've got to do first is take the coilover out and put the wheel on, and then put it at lock, and then make sure through the whole arc of the suspension travel, it clears the tub at lock. So I'm going to take the coilover out now, and then put a wheel on and we'll jack it up and down, see if it hits things. Alrighty, wow. So I got the coilover out, and that was a lot more effort than working on an MX-5. I had to take the upper control arm out to get it out. Pain in the butt, but I did. And so we're going to hit the top up here. Basically, before we hit the front here, or at the exact same time, if I go up another 5 mil on the old pumpy McPumpy. It's touching in there now, and it's touching there. So, and yeah, if I'm ever that low, we'll actually probably have no sun plug. Sun plug will be gone, which won't be great. Yeah, probably catastrophic engine failure if this ever happens, but it's unlikely because this will be at lock, obviously this will be the trailing wheel. So the weighted side would be the other side. So this wheel should actually be hanging down while the other wheel is actually all the way up at full lock, or at any sort of lock. The other wheel would be higher than this wheel, unless you're running a ridiculously stiff suspension setup. So yeah, I think it'll be fine. It's got enough clearance to clear until it touches here, so that's enough. I think I'll weld that where it is and move on from there. Move on. Oh, it's slurring a bit. We're 4 beers down. It's not bad for 1 beer was. Sweet. So, drop this down a bit. Come back to center. Just curious as to it's touching at the top. I just wanted to have a look and see how much ground clearance we'd have at full travel. So if I use full travel until it touches the top of the actual frame, the car, we'd be, dragging the chassis rails on the ground pretty much. We'd probably have like 20 mil ground clearance, so you wouldn't want to be going over a rumble strip or anything like that. Ripple strip, rumble strip, whatever you want to call. Because I was actually thinking about cutting this out to give myself more clearance, but that seems silly because we're not going to be that low, I don't think. Well, I do like to go low because it looks cool, but this car is going to be a bit of a compromise. We want it to be kind of quick, which means you can't be just on its guts, but we want it to look cool as well, so we want it to look like it's on its guts. So hopefully the kit's going to help us with that. That's why I've got all the side skirts and stuff, so I can sort of make the car look low. But anyways, one thing at a time. Let's get this welded up, get the wheel out of the way. Like, that's probably full droop there. 4 inches of travel. Nah, we're not running that low, that high. It's jacked. So it's probably only going to have about 3 inches of travel ever in its life. Anyway, weld this up, take the wheel off, weld this up, put the coilover back in, weld up the other side, do stuff.